This video is titled Two Dotish Cunts. Look at these two dotish cunts sitting next to each other. Focus on Mr. Roger Alexander as Dominic Smith, the Minister of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence, answers a totally legitimate question brought to by a reporter.
Sure. How long is personal data stored for, and what kind of encryption is being used to make sure that that data is not leaked?
Yeah, I mean, we can't.
Because these, passport numbers, these are all rife.
Yes, of course, but I'm sure you might be aware information has been available in paper-based format as well. Why hasn't that been leaked, right? So I'll ask you that. That's one, right? Secondly, we've been working with many bodies related to cybersecurity. So we've worked with TTC CERT. We've taken the appropriate steps to safeguard and to provide the sufficient guardrails for this deployment. This is not something that we have prematurely, conceptualized. So you have our commitment that we'll continue to involve experts and professionals in that regard. And in terms of the data governance, etc., there is an MOU between ourselves and CARICOM Impacts. This is long-standing. CARICOM Impacts as an organization also operates in other Caribbean territories, so this is not a first phase endeavor. This is not a pilot project. We have looked at what is available, and we'll continue to look at what is the best in class for the deployment of these solutions.
What are the encryption standards for any of these online ventures that you're putting into? And his answer was, everything is currently stored in paper format. Mr. Dominic Smith, just as an FYI to you, storing stuff in paper is way more secure than it is when you comparing this to doing stuff online. If I'm a hacker, I can simply hack into your database and let me make this aware to you that your current IT infrastructure in Trinidad is dog shit. Me, as an entry-level hacker, can totally hack into your stuff right now. So the question that this journalist is asking you is totally legitimate. If I'm a hacker and I hack into your data system, I can take everything within minutes. In paper format, if I'm to go and steal some data in paper format, I'm gonna have to get my phone. I'm gonna have to find a photocopier. I'm gonna have to find some kind of way, some kind of format to get that stuff out of there and extract it from paper format. So as it is, even though I'm not co-signing storing stuff in paper right now is actually way more secure as a security format than it is digital. So the question this reporter asked you was totally legitimate, and you should have answered her with the respect as you being a public servant should give. Like this, it's not a game when you go before the camera and you answer legitimate questions, important questions that people put before you. These are answers to questions that the people want to know. Dominic Smith, do your fucking job. You are supposed to be the most important, most consequential person in the Kamna Prasad Besessa administration, and this is the dog shit that you are doing. Why aren't you in freaking Dubai right now? Is the question I asked myself. Wasn't you just in Dubai the other day? Why aren't you still there?